Hey G fans, GojiFan93 here, and welcome back to day 14 of the Godzilla-thon 2014. Today we will be taking a look at Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. As you can see, I can display cool X Plus figures. I don't have Godzilla-74, so I can't show him here, but Mechagodzilla-74, King Caesar, awesome. Alright, so Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. By far, it's like, you know, out of the dark ages of Godzilla, it's back into the just awesomeness of the Showa series, and this movie's just, it's great. Like, it's just all around great. The characters are awesome, the storyline is awesome, the villain is awesome. We get two new monsters. I mean, King Caesar is really awesome. I love the design. The monster is just so cool. And what's really cool about King Caesar is, like, he has King Kong's roar, if you guys notice, but it's kind of like at a higher tone, if you guys kind of notice that, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, basically, it's kind of another alien invasion, kind of aliens wanting to take over the world kind of thing, but this time they use a fake Godzilla. And what's really cool is that at the beginning of the film, it's actually a Godzilla, but it's like a Terminator Godzilla, where he doesn't look like this at first. He has the outer look of Godzilla, you know, the black dark charcoal skin and the spikes and all that. And what's cool is that the first battle is actually between Godzilla and Anguirus, or Mechagodzilla and Anguirus. And what I always thought was cool about this battle was that it's kind of like a homage to Godzilla Raids Again. We kind of get to see like a little bit of a remake there. So it's just a little thing that I noticed. But then Anguirus like chips off his armor, and you see that under it, you see the, you know, metallic skin and all that. So and like this battle, I swear, it's so sad to see Anguirus get his ass sewed. But not only does he get his butt kicked, but he gets his jaw just ripped open. I mean, it's really gory. I remember watching this as a kid, and I freaked out. I was like, oh my god! Ah! It was like terrible to watch. I mean, Mechagodzilla just grabs him, it's just like struggling, just oh god, it's just terrible. But yeah, so it's the music of this movie is amazing. Like I said, I'm not really gonna delve deep into the story elements into it, because, like I said, it's just another alien trying to take over the world kind of storyline. But it's just the way it's done is really well. I mean, the heroes are trying to, you know, they're trying to save, or they're trying to take this statue that is kind of, it's like King Caesar's statue, and I guess they need that to resurrect King Caesar, or to wake him up, and they need to do that to defeat Mechagodzilla. And at the end of the movie, the final battle, which is by far one of the best Showa battles ever, they actually resurrect King Caesar, and King Caesar fights Mechagodzilla at first, but then he can't take Mechagodzilla. He just cannot take him alone. And actually, and what's cool is we get three major battles in this film. We get the first one with Mechagodzilla fighting Anguirus, and then we get the second one, which is actually one of the coolest scenes, is Godzilla fighting, well, Godzilla. It's like the first time we actually get to see two Godzillas fight each other. But then Godzilla, the real Godzilla, eventually, you know, atomic breaths, Mechagodzilla's like chest plate, you see more of his armor, and then the alien commander's just like, alright, just reveal Mechagodzilla, and then it goes into this awesome transformation. It's like, and he just changes into this. The camera angles are like looking at all of his armor and stuff like that, look at his missiles, just everything about it, it's awesome. And then Godzilla's just like, whoa, and the suit is a little bit modified from the 73 suit. You can tell it's the same suit, but it is slightly modified. They make him look less child-friendly, a little bit more, you know, aggressive, but he still looks kind of cute. Yeah, but it's just, this whole movie is just awesome. I mean, there's really nothing I don't like about it. It's really rewatchable. I could watch this movie again and again and again. I mean, it's just great. I mean, especially that final battle. I mean, Godzilla gets he just gets wrecked in this last battle. I mean, he bleeds. Like, I remember also, probably one of the most goriest Godzilla films, because Mechagodzilla's like flying around, shooting his laser beams at Godzilla's neck. His neck just bleeds out, like spewing blood. And it's just like, oh my god, I mean, as a kid, this is like really violent stuff. And you're like, wow. It's just, there's so many awesome parts. I don't want to spoil everything about the final battle if you guys have not seen this movie yet. If you haven't, you really have to see it. It's a really awesome film. But there's yeah, there's really nothing. I mean, it's one of the best films. I'm trying to figure out more to talk about it, but it's just such a good film, and I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen the film. It's so good. Oh, and the music is another thing that's really great. I don't think the composer was Akira Ifukube for this movie. I may be wrong on that. I know that they use the Godzilla theme and all, but there's a lot of drum. It's heavily focused on drum parts for this movie, and I love that. It's really awesome. And I think they actually reuse some music that was from Son of Godzilla, if I believe, in this one. So I don't really remember. So yeah, but I mean, this movie just overall is just freaking fantastic. If you have not seen it, go get it. Get this copy, the 50th anniversary copy. It's really great, good quality. Hopefully this movie gets a Blu-ray release soon, because I'm very surprised that this has not got a Blu-ray release along with the other new Godzilla movies that are coming out soon. So yeah, also a little announcement that today I will definitely be buying tickets to see Godzilla 2014 today on the 15th, and I will post on my Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus of which theater I'll be going to. And if you are in that, general area, like if you're like 2 hours or 3-4 hours away, that's fine. I don't expect you to drive. But if you're in the general area where I'm going to announce where I'm going to go to which theater, feel free to come, and hey, you can meet me there. So I know that I don't have a lot of fans that are in Colorado. This is just for people. It's just for fun. I'm not expecting to see people there. It's just a fun little, hey, I'm gonna be at this theater. If you want to come, you can. So there you go. Yeah, but boom, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, very awesome. Epic movie, and the second to last movie in the Showa series. So we're getting close to the end, guys, with the Showa. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Stay tuned for tomorrow for Terror of Mechagodzilla, and I'll see you guys then. Stay big, G fans.